Cistus plants, also known as rock roses, come in all shapes and sizes, from low ground covers to large shrubs, with dark green to silvery foliage and delicate flowers in tones of white or pink. Their Mediterranean roots prepare them to withstand harsh conditions, making them perfect for low-maintenance gardens. But which rock rose is right for your garden? Join me as I compare 7 popular varieties to help you find your ideal match. So, let's get started. Let's see what each rock rose looks like. Cistus crispus, the curled leaf rock rose, has a low spreading form. The distinctive, rough, curled leaves inspired both the common name, curled leaf rock rose, and the botanical name, Cistus crispus, where crispus means curly in Latin. It has delicate, crumpled, vibrant pink flowers. Cistus salvifolius, also known as sage leaf rock rose, is a bushy, dome-shaped shrub. Its leaves look like sage leaves, hence its name, sage leaf rock rose. Also, its botanical name refers to its leaves, as salvifolius derives from the Latin words salvia, meaning sage, and folius, meaning leaf. The flowers are white with yellow centers, and unlike most cistus flowers, the petals are not crumpled. For a more muted yet elegant touch, we have the round-shaped Cistus albidus, known as white leaf rock rose. Its leaves are densely covered with hair, which gives them a grey-white color. The whitish color of its leaves gives the plant its common name, white leaf rock rose, and its botanical name, Cistus albidus, where albidus is the Latin word for white. Its pale pink flowers with crumpled petals blend nicely with the silvery foliage. Cistus montpelliensis, commonly called Montpellier rock rose. The names refer to the French city of Montpellier, where it was first described. It has a round shape, and the leaves are dark green, rough and narrow, and that's why it is also known as narrow-leaved rock rose. The papery flowers are white with yellow centers. Cistus craticus, also called the Cretan rock rose, has its names deriving from its origin, which is the Greece island of Crete. It's a large, rounded shrub with grey-green leaves that have wavy edges and pink flowers with a crumpled tissue paper appearance. Cistus laurifolius, known as a laurel leaf rock rose, is a large, oval to rounded shaped shrub releasing a pleasant fragrance, especially on warm days. It has dark green, shiny leaves that look like laurel leaves, which give it the common name, laurel leaf rock rose, and the botanical name, laurifolius, which derives from the Latin words laurus, meaning laurel, and folius, meaning leaf. It has white, paper-like flowers with yellow centers. And finally, we have Cistus ladanifer, or gum rock rose, a large, upright shrub with an oval shape that exudes a sticky aromatic resin called ladanum. That's why it's known as gum rock rose, and its botanical name, Cistus ladanifer, literally means bearing ladanum. It has glossy dark green leaves and striking white flowers, usually with a dark maroon spot at the base of each wrinkled petal. So, as we can see, there's a lot of variety, and in the chart we can see how the different parts of these cistus compare to each other. In terms of height, they range from the smallest Cistus crispus, measuring around 30 centimeters, that's 11 inches, all the way up to the largest, Cistus ladanifer, which can reach more than 2 meters, that's 6 feet. The bloom time. Cistus plants will bloom around spring and summer. Some varieties like Cistus albidus will start earlier, while others like Cistus crispus will start later. The duration of the bloom time will also vary among the different species. Many factors affect the flowering, such as temperature, sunlight exposure, and soil fertility. So there may be slight variations depending on your garden's environment. But in general, the bloom times for these 7 selected species are as shown on the screen. Did you know that each individual flower will only last for 1 day? They bloom in the morning and will usually fall by the evening. But the next day, fresh new flowers will appear, and this cycle will repeat during many weeks. Called hardiness. If you give your cistus the right growing conditions, they will be quite hardy and only suffer in very wet and cold winters. I selected some of the toughest cistus plants, the ones that can manage really cold weather. This is important since our weather is becoming more extreme due to climate change. While all cistus plants are strong, some are naturally tougher than others. Cistus laurifolius is the most resilient, but all the others can handle low temperatures also. Using this chart, you can see which ones will suit your climate. Drought tolerance. Cistus are incredibly resilient plants that remain green and healthy even through extended periods of heat and drought. On average, they can withstand around 4 to 5 months without water, although this is a general guideline. The specific conditions of your garden will influence their water needs. Factors like sun exposure, soil type, wind levels, mulch cover all play a role. In any case, once rock roses are established and have developed strong roots, they usually thrive without any additional watering. Sunlight. While most cistus prefer full sun, some can also handle partial shade. As you can see in the chart, there are several cistus varieties that can adapt to shadier conditions. Now that you know these plants, how do you choose the best one for your garden? Here's what to consider. If you have a spot in your garden with enough sunlight and well-drained soil, then you only need to select the varieties that can tolerate your region's coldest temperatures. Once you've narrowed that down, you're free to choose based on your personal preference. Need a ground cover? Go for Cistus crispus. Want height? Try Cistus laurifolius or ladanifer. Prefer pink? Choose Cistus crispus or Cistus albidus. Do you love classic white? Salvifolius, Montpelliensis or laurifolius are great options. Want a more muted look? Then Cistus albidus is the way to go. Want a coastal look? Cistus craticus is your choice as it thrives near the sea. Or you want a Mediterranean feel? Well, any cistus will fit beautifully. Caring for rock roses is easy. Plant them in well-drained soil, give them plenty of sun, and water only if you are going through a really long drought. No need for fertilizers, these tough beauties like poor soil. Prune lightly after flowering to keep them neat, and then just enjoy their charm year after year. I've put together a free guide for these 7 rock roses to help you choose the right ones for your garden. You can download it by clicking on the link in the description below or by scanning the barcode on the screen. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye.